I knew who it was, I'd tell you.
Oh, you would know.
All I know is some bigwig put in a complaint. He's had his $20,000 Rolex watch pinched by some prostitute.
I want to know who.
I don't know who it is.
What it is.
I told you if I knew who it was, I'd tell you.
What, businessman, politician, or what?
Businessman, politician, they're all the same, aren't they?
Half. You run off your feet, mate.
Nights we get busy, mate.
I bet you do.
After Laurel Williams, girls tell me you're looking after her.
Never heard of her, mate.
Laurel Williams.
Never heard of her. I don't work the girls. Piss off.
Well, you're not making a buck selling edible condoms, so what's the story?
Come on, Half. Come on, you got to pay your rent somehow.
Oh, I'm doing fine, Bill.
A lot of farm animals here, mate.
Well, except pigs, mate.
Ooh, what have we got around here?
Nothing.
I think we might have to go through your...
Would you have
Well, you
tucked
want some
away
baby
in
oil,
here? Here we go. What have we got here?
Hey!
What's this?
Hey, oh, you want to see Laura Williams? Yeah,
I wanna see
Laura
Laura
Williams. I
Williams,
know.
yeah.
Well, put it back
All
and
right,
I'll...
give me Laura
All
Williams.
right.
Laura Williams? You Laura Williams?
Yes.
So what have we got here, Laurel? Is this yours? Does this belong to you?
No.
Who's making the complaint?
Well, I don't think that's the issue here, Vincent. The point is that she's not talking to us. Now, if she does not cooperate, we're going to have to charge her with supply.
Hang on, supply. I thought you just said possession.
It's a charge of supply. We found her with enough. It's supply.
All right, what's the deal?
OK, here's the deal. You get the watch back, and we'll think about dropping the charges, OK?
It's got to be someone important. Who is it? Who is it? Your boss?
It's
the commissioner?
I don't think you need to know any of this, Vincent. I don't think you need to know any of this. It's all right. Just get the watch back.
So I don't have to answer any questions, do I?
No. They're cooperating as its payoffs.
So does lying still during a rape.
Well, this is where you are, okay? The police said they found some heroin on you and they think about charging you with supply.
First offence.
So you've got a clean record.
Mm-hmm. I'm a virgin.
Look, if you plead guilty, they'll put you on a bond, probably. Probation and parole can also organise rehabilitation for you.
Save me from smack.
And to get you off the game.
What about this watch they were going on about?
Well, they've searched your place.
No watch, huh?
Well, apparently not.
Can they charge me with stealing?
I don't think they want to.
The guy who screwed me doesn't want me charged. Because he doesn't want his name in the papers, which means we don't have to worry.
Okay, look, if you just give them back the watch, they'll drop the charges and you can walk out of here a free woman. How's that, eh? That's a pretty good deal.
Who said I had the watch?
When did this start?
Is this the doctor?
Yes.
Charles' temperature spiked about half an hour ago when Helen brought her in. She's been convulsing for 4 minutes.
Right, Maddie was complaining of a stomachache when I saw her. You know, nothing like this.
Obviously not.
I knew there was something wrong.
Did she have a fever?
No, she felt normal.
But you didn't take a temperature.
But there wasn't any need.
What about meningitis?
We'll do some blood tests when she's through the convulsions.
Helen? What is it this time?
Well, what we've got so far is a misdiagnosis.
OK, is it possible Maddie swallowed something contaminated?
No.
But, you know, while you weren't watching...
I've been watching her the whole time.
Look, it's very easy, you know. They just put their hands in a cupboard and...
No.
Has she been like this before?
Yes, once. But it wasn't as bad as this.
You must admit, this has taken everyone by surprise. I'm sorry I didn't catch it earlier.
It's OK now, so that's the main
No,
thing.
she's not, Helen. She really isn't. There is something wrong with your daughter, and I need to know what it
You
is.
know, I'm a nurse here. And I've seen doctors make mistakes.
Well, of course you have, but I think
The
this is a
specialist is on our side now, so why don't you just leave it to somebody who knows what they're doing?
I can't believe how you let them charge me.
Well, if you won't give them the watch, what can I do?
Well, you can tell them I'll go to the papers, put their politician mate on page 1.
Yeah, and they'll come right down on you.
I don't give a shit, Vince. They've already charged me with supply.
Yeah, well, I can get you off the supply. But if you go to the papers and carry on and make all this noise, you're going to have the cops and the pollies. They're going to be on your back big time.
I want to talk to Half.
And alert them to Half? Oh, he'll be really happy with that, won't he? They'll come down, shut him down. You're unbelievable, Laurel. Just give them back the watch, all right, when it's not too late.
Who says I've still got it?
Oh, forget about it then. Just forget it.
Look, I want to talk to Half.
Yeah, well, forget about that jerk. I got your bail.
Well, who do you reckon put up the money?
Look, I need to talk to you about this charge. All right, there are ways that I can get you out of jail.
Oh, it's bullshit. The smack's mine. I'm not supplying.
Sure, we can argue that in court. But what you've got to prove is that you can change.
Why? I'm not hurting anyone. I've got an income. I'm doing a course.
Are you stealing watches?
One watch.
Yeah, well, you got caught, Laurel. One watch. Still got you. Where are you living?
In a flat.
All right, if you're living with users, it's best if you move out.
No,
and
I'm
make
living
it a
on
bit
my
easy
own.
for yourself. I'm going to take you in a minute and introduce you to Maxine, our GP. She'll set you on a program, detox.
No.
You get on one of these programs, it's going to help us. All right, it's going to help us.
Yeah, joining the Mormon's going to help you too.
No, it's not. These programs are going to help us. We deal with a lot of junkies. You can do it, Laurel.
I'll go a week on detox if I have to. But I'm not doing the dome. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, whatever. Well, we'll just do it your way. Get out. Come on, get out, Laurel. See you later. You go to jail.
What? Come on,
No,
Vince.
don't come on, nothing. We'll do it your way.
All right, we'll sort something out, all right?
These all your photos?
Yeah.
I
Not
like
too
them.
flash, are they?
I like them. I like them.
So, I'm doing a TAFE course. There, exercises in light and shade.
Right.
Sounds pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you can say that about any photo, really.
Do you sell them?
No.
Look at this, look at this. How do you juggle your habit and study and work?
Well, I write a list of all the things I have to do, and then I chuck it away and go out and get a hit. And I get by, thank you very much, Vince.
Oh, phew, that's amazing.
TAFE results.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh, and here's some photos. They help.
Oh, look, anything. Just to prove to magistrate. Got a bit of potential, bit of talent.
Oh, I'm talented, all right. So, do I owe you anything for your services?
I better go. I've got a bit of work to do.
Oh, I understand. You have a reputation, right?
No, Laurel. Not a reputation. Hey, Jerry, can I ask you a question? How did you know when you wanted to stop using? Like when you kicked the habit?
I guess when your best friend dies running right in front of you, it's a reality bite. It's not a choice.
So it wasn't a choice.
Not really. The hardest part is probably sticking to it, going ahead and saying, this is what I'm going to do.
That Laurel, she's got a lot of talent. It's just, she's kind of wasting it, just throwing it away, killing herself.
She's a beautiful girl, Vince.
And what's that supposed to mean?
Come on.
Oh, don't be ridiculous, Jerry. She's a client.
She's got you wrapped around a little finger. You don't even realise you think you're so intelligent. You're not.
Okay. Thank you.
I've been down to the complaints unit of the health department. You'll get an official notification. You know, they said it was touch and go with Maddie. And you sent her home with an aspirin?
Look, I can understand that
No,
you're
I don't think you
worried.
do understand. You call yourself a doctor. Jeez, no wonder you work in a place like this.
I work here out of choice, Mr. Pryor. Now, look. If you would like to discuss this sensibly, which I think would be a good idea, we can sit down and we can take 10 minutes and just talk about
Save
it.
your excuses for the health department, okay?
Angus Pryor has put in a complaint about me. A formal one.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, you wouldn't have had anything to do with that, would you? Suggested that he might?
Certainly not.
Great. Well, we're still on the same side then.
I'm only interested in the child, that's all.
Well, so am I. I've never seen a child get this sick this quickly before.
Well, she's young. Her immune system isn't up to speed yet. You'd expect the odd drama.
Yeah, but doesn't this strike you as unusual, this whole situation?
Well, it is a bit extreme, but the GP wouldn't be expected to appreciate the possible range of reactions in a child.
Wait, Dr. Goodlook. Helen, does she strike you as unusual?
Not under the circumstances, no.
Detective McCoy called and said that Laurel needed me. He wouldn't tell me any details, but he said that you would explain, Mr. Cellini.
Yeah, well, there's just some things the police can't say over the phone, that's all.
What are you talking about?
Well, Laurel's been arrested for the theft of a watch.
Well, there's obviously some mistake. I mean, that's not the sort of thing
it's
that
not the
Laurel
watch
would
that we're
do.
interested in.
Well, fine, then we'll just sort it out.
Laurel's
Whatever the
been pretty
problem
frank
is.
with me.
Yeah, well, look, don't treat me like I don't know my own daughter. She's here studying hard. She's working part-time as a
She's
model.
using heroin.
No, I don't believe
Yeah,
it.
you want to believe it. Right? The police also allege that she supplies it.
No, there has to be a mistake.
Rose,
This is not the...
what I want to try and do is get you both together because I think that's what she needs.
And when were you going to call me, Mr. Cellini?
She does good work.
Yes.
Yeah, done with me.
She's always been very good.
Yeah. It's just in here.
Laurel! Laurel, Mum's here.
Laurel? Oh my God, Laurel. It's all right. It's all right. I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm all right. Here. Oh, no. Okay. Laurel, get up. I'm all right. I'm all right. Mum, all right. I'm all right. Get out. All right. Get out. All right. All right. Okay. Get out. It's okay. Get out, Mum. Get out.
I can't believe those guys just walked out of there as if they were delivering a pizza to the place with a smile on their face. How can they do that, Bill, huh?
Yeah, I just see him
How?
inside the flat or outside?
I said outside, Charlie. Well, I've got to repeat myself.
Now. Look, I'm asking a question, right?
Don't tell me to sit.
Sit down, you're going
Well,
off for
you
nothing.
care now,
Just
do you?
calm down.
The only thing you care about is the watch, mate, and saving some Polly's
Look, we're
ass.
trying to help when we can, all right? Now, the bottom line is that she's got to get off the streets, otherwise she's going to be dealing with that shit for the rest of her life.
Oh, so we give her a case number and then we just go and file it away. Is
That's
that what
not
we do?
what
Is
I
that what
mean.
we do, Bill?
That's not
Sit
what I
down,
mean.
relax. Sit down, relax. Just sit down, relax, and we'll talk about it. Now tell me, rationally, come on.
All right, well, one of the guys was short and the other one was tall. The taller one had kind of receding hair. He had tats all over this side. The shorter one, he had long hair at shoulder length, but he had this tat right here. It was like a teardrop or something,
Yeah,
a
right,
rainbow.
okay. All right, we know who it is.
And he had a tat here.
It's a bloke called Hart.
Tats
listen,
here.
is,
Half. Is it half?
Okay.
Laurel coming in for a statement or
Yeah,
what?
she's coming. I'll go and get
she's
her.
coming
So
in for a statement. Yeah, we
Go
know who
do
it
some
is.
work.
We know who it
We'll
is.
pick him up. Is he emotional about this or what?
You've been very lucky. No broken ribs, no concussion.
What kind of an animal does this? Do you know who did it, Laurel? It was those men outside the flat, wasn't it? Was it them?
Is that all?
No, actually, it's time to take the swabs.
No.
So, no, if you just lie down, we can make
No.
it really quick and...
No, sorry. No swabs.
Why not? Who are you protecting? Are you protecting someone? Is this your pimp?
Just forget
Are
it.
you protecting your pimp? If you do this, you have the evidence should you choose to charge them.
Just forget it.
Laurel, what are you doing? I don't understand what you're doing with your life. All those times you rang me on the phone, all those lies, Laurel. Why couldn't you tell me you were living like this?
Sorry, Mum, I couldn't, all right? Go home. I don't need you here.
Don't be stupid.
Go home.
Don't be so damn stupid.
There's a couple of guys. I don't know them. They hit me a few times, tied me up, did their thing, left.
Did they both rape you?
Yes.
Okay, and now, was one of these guys half?
I don't want to press any charges.
Look,
You
Laurel,
told
if it
me
was
that. I don't
half,
want to press
if it was
any
half.
charges.
Don't let half walk away with this.
If you don't want to push any charges, that's fine. But, you know, you're going to go out of here and the same thing's going to happen. It's not the first time, it's not going to be the last time. He'll give you another hiding, whack you around, the same thing. Is that what you want?
He's a friend, all right?
Is that what you want?
He's a friend.
Okay. The sort of friend does that?
You understand. You do not
now.
understand half, Laurel. You don't. Bill, you make her understand half's relationship, his loving relationship with these girls.
I stole from a client. I made a mistake. It's not going to happen again.
So when was the last time you saw Laurel?
Man, I haven't seen her since you dragged her away.
She was tied up and raped this morning.
Oh, it doesn't surprise me. Stupid little junkie bitch sells a snatch for a living, mate. It's bound to happen sooner or later.
She's made a statement. She said you and a couple of your moronic heavy mates did it.
I doubt it.
What? You're telling me she's lying here?
Yeah, I think you're lying, Bill.
You reckon I'm lying too?
Yeah, mate, I reckon you're lying.
What, everyone lying here now?
Yeah, well, I reckon you're trying to pin this on me because you couldn't get me on that bullshit manslaughter charge.
Give us a look. What happened to your face just here? Is that some sort of disease, is it? You got something crawling all over your face?
I cut myself shaving.
We're going to get you. We'll get you. It's just a matter of time. We'll get you. Yeah, we'll get you.
Well, if you're going to charge me, charge me. If not, I want to go.
You want to go? Oh, you'll go, all right. Now, look, if Laurel does not want to put in an official complaint, there's nothing we can do. I mean, she's already admitted that it was rape, but she doesn't want to put it in her
But
statement.
you know who did it.
Yes, we know one of the men who did it.
Well, if you know who did it, then why aren't you doing something about it?
We are doing something about it.
What, are you going to just let this guy walk away or something?
No.
Do you know what they did to her?
Yes, we know what they did to
She
her.
told you what they did to her, and you're going to let the guy walk.
We're not going to let the guy walk. It's not as simple as that. The issue is not
Obviously,
that issue.
he's threatening her. He must be threatening her.
Because he's
Surely
threatening her.
you
She
can get us
needs
some
him,
threatening
but
her.
she needs him because on the street he looks after her with her regulars, keeps her in touch.
I don't understand why you can't
heroin.
offer her some protection
The point
if she's
is,
prepared to
she
make a
is scared
statement
of the
about
guy
this guy.
because she thinks she is in love with him. Now, the only point she thinks she loves a guy is because he's supplying her heroin. So
Exactly.
she has a dependency on
That's
the
why.
heroin and a dependency on the guy. We've
Exactly.
got to break
What
it.
are you saying? What are you saying? This guy is more important to her than I am?
In a sad way, yes.
So, Laurel lives on his whim. What happens when suddenly she's more trouble than she's worth? Laurel, I want you to come home for a couple of weeks. Take some time off. Listen, I'll speak to the college. I'm sure it'll be all right. Listen, you need some time to rest. Laurel.
You've got guts.
I might have made a big mistake. And I really need to know.
Tell us if you work it out.
Maddie's all over the place, you know.
Yeah, well, she was fine for a while. The temperature started climbing again. My wife was on duty. She's been camped here.
She's had another convulsion.
Yeah. None of you doctors can work it out. Now, this is driving me crazy. Maddie has been through all this before. About 6 months ago in Nowra. Did you know that we lost a son last year?
No. No, I didn't.
Cot death. Helen was... Well, I was working these extra long hours, and, Look, Helen's been under a lot of stress lately with all this. That I'm sorry I dumped you in the shit with the health department yesterday.
Well, heat of the moment, you know. Helen. Hi. Look, I just wanted you to know that if you need someone to talk to, then I'm here, despite everything. Just don't let it get on top of you, okay?
Thanks. But I'm really fine when I'm left to get on with it.
Well, if that applies to your husband, then you're not as fine as you think you are.
What is that supposed to mean? Have you been prying into my private life?
No, not at all, no. But look, it's just, I've been there, and I know when there's trouble at home, it puts pressure on you, that's all.
Pressure? You've no idea the sort of pressure I'm under.
No, you're right, I don't. So if there's anything that you're bottling up, then you can tell me, you know, I'll listen and I won't judge you and...
This is a lot of rubbish.
Sometimes it's easier when you tell people, you know, you can deal with it better.
Well, can you do me a favour and keep out of my private life?
I told you to your face. I sat there and said it. Don't call my mum.
I didn't. All right, the police tipped her off. And they're doing you a favour.
I knew all the shit she'd have to go through, and now thanks to you and your cop mates, she's getting it in full colour and stereo.
Hey, look, while she's here, why don't you grab that chance?
Grab what chance? You've known me for 5 minutes, Vince, and already you're telling me that my mum is the answer?
Look, I've dealt with a lot of junkies, okay?
Yeah, I know you've dealt with a lot of junkies. Yeah. And I bet you've got a constant queue of mothers in your office, ready to save their kids.
See, to saunter on back to half. Is that what you do? Wandering, g'day, half? Laurel here? Come and smack me in the other eye. What is it? Well, even better. Why don't you go and kick your mother in the head? That's as clean as it comes.
I didn't want you to know anything about this. That's your problem. Your problem, Vince. Now, get out of my way. I'm losing customers.
You want money? Is that what you want? Here's $100. You go and get a hit. No, keep your clothes on. Go and get a hit, and you can stick a needle in your arm. No. You want it? Oh, I can understand why you want to do this for the rest of your life until you're dead.
No, you don't understand. I love my life, Vince, and I love heroin.
No, that's the addict talking. You see, I know that you've got enough in you to come with me now, and we can make a statement against half, okay? And we can nail him to the wall. What are you laughing at? No, we can go and nail him to the wall. Let's get him. Why not? Me and you, come on now.
You care about me, don't you? Don't you?
Well, I don't see why anyone wouldn't.
Thought so. You got it bad.
So did you get anywhere with Laurel?
No, not yet.
All right, she's protecting her Pim.
Yeah, guess who it is? Half.
Oh, great.
Yep.
Great, so he got away with manslaughter, and now he's going to get away with it all again.
We're working on it.
Okay.
We're going to get him.
Can I put something to you as a detective?
Sure.
Objective?
Yeah, if you lay off the coffee, stop talking so quickly, make very, very short words. Sure.
Okay, I can do that. I have a client who has a child who's been sick twice, 2 different hospitals, and in both instances the mother was the nurse. And they've had a child that's died of cold death.
Sounds like a fairly common occurrence, doesn't it?
No, well, it's just, the thing is, all the tests are turning up blank. They're all negative.
Mm.
It's more like an introduced infection.
So what are you saying, the kid's poison?
I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
This is what a surprise, eh, mate? Cops junking a place for no good reason?
We've always got a good reason.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Very interesting tapes. I wouldn't mind having a look out here, half, especially these ones without the labels.
Bill, on the house, mate. On the house. Yeah, got some gays on.
Hey, we got some photos of Laurel.
Thanks for your cooperation.
Hey!
Bring him along. Handle these, will you? When were these taken?
Ages ago.
How long?
6 months.
6 months. Oh, a lot different. She had a good career in modelling, didn't she?
That's what she told me.
All gone now. Must be very proud of yourself. Must be proud of half, too. Take it from this to that. Making her look like that.
Look what I got. Beautiful videos of Laurel. You remember making these? Hey? Good stuff. You should be proud of yourself. I think they're very nice. I'll tell you which part I like especially. The part where half is urinating all over.
Hey, Charlie, don't disrespect my client.
know the
Don't
part
talk
I'm
to her
talking
like
about?
that in front of her mother,
You like
okay?
that bit, don't you? Hey?
Charlie, you've got to teach. Rose?
I reckon we should all have a look. Plug it in, Bill. That's
Laurel,
really,
Laurel, don't let them intimidate you. I'll be
That's
back.
really like the guy. Let him piss all over you. What do you reckon, Bill?
What do we got?
What do we got? We got some very nice footage.
Is this the real Laurel?
It's Laurel the way she wants to be seen. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful
Is
stuff.
this for sale?
Beautiful stuff.
All over the place, is it?
Are we done yet?
You want your mum to see it?
What if I press charges, Vince? She's under 18 on her mother.
No, you can't do that. You just can't. All right? Laurel's got to be the one. She's got to come out.
She's not going to say anything. She's not going to
Well, we
speak up
can't do
against
anything
him.
about it then.
He
We can't do
owns her,
anything about
Vince.
it.
That
We
man
can't
owns
do
my daughter.
anything about it.
And she lives in his world.
Has lived. There's a lot of people around that care about it.
Oh, well,
now.
I see her stretching out a hand to us for help, don't we? Can you get through to her?
I can't. Well, you know, she's my client. I've tried to help.
Yeah. That man should spend the rest of his life in a dark hole somewhere, Vince.
Let me guess. You want to see me about Laurel? Huh?
Yeah, I want to know what it'll take to get you out of her life.
Mate, you're making me to be the bad guy.
Hey, you got her on a string. You're the one supplying the heroin. Smack. You're the one
works
that's
for me 'cause
Hey,
she
you
wants
use
to.
her body to make money.
She's free to go whenever she wants,
No,
mate.
she's not. It's the habit that keeps her here.
No one's forcing her to use.
You lied on the table. That's as good as.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
Yeah,
So if I
it
gave
is.
you a gun and you blew your brains out because you hate the world, that makes
Well,
me
if you knew
guilty.
that I was going to do it, yes, it would.
Moralising lawyer, eh?
So what's it going to take to get her out of your life? Why don't you just tell her to piss off? You've got plenty of other girls.
Why
Tell her
do
you
I do
can't
that?
supply her
Why
anymore.
piss her off, mate. She's my best girl.
You got plenty of chicks. What are you worried about? You make so much money off the other girls. You don't need her.
Look,
you don't need her half.
Me pissing her off isn't going to solve your problem, okay?
Yes, it
Now,
is.
she's got a habit. She's going to find some way of supporting the habit, whether it's me or anyone else, it doesn't matter. All right? That's the reality, mate.
I don't agree with you. I think if you're out of the picture, she's got a real chance in life. How much?
You want to screw her, don't you?
What?
You want to screw her. Why don't you screw her? Why don't you get over and done with, mate? Get on with your life, huh?
You all think the same way, don't you? You don't understand.
Man, I understand. She's cute. You're nuts about her. You want to screw her. I don't blame you if you want to screw her, mate. She's a shit-hot screw, huh? Why don't you do that, mate? Why don't you bang her brains out, huh? Yeah.
You're not worth it half. You're not worth it, mate.
Yep, coming. Hold on. Hi.
Surprise.
Hi. Oh.
How are you?
I'm good. Come in.
There's Simone.
Charlie, this is Simone, my daughter. Simone.
Yeah, that's for you. Nice to meet you.
Thanks.
How are you?
Oh, pretty good.
Good.
Can I get you a drink?
I'd love a drink, please. I'm very
Okay.
thirsty. I had a big day today.
Yeah, I know you did.
Yeah.
I'll put this in water.
Big days in like chasing around bad guys or just doing paperwork?
Oh, unfortunately, they go hand in hand, so I was doing both, and today was very ugly.
Yeah, Mum told me the sex worker.
Yeah, that's right, the sex worker, yeah. So Mum brings home and work with her, does she?
Mm,
That's good.
it's interesting.
It is interesting, yeah. You planning on following in her footsteps?
Career-wise.
Yeah.
Ask me later.
Later tonight, or later, like in 10 years?
Like in 10 years.
Okay, fine. There we go. Are you gonna have a glass of wine with me?
No, I'll just have this.
Okay, how about you, Simone? You yeah, you'll have a glass of wine.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
Thank you.
Well, here's to keeping options open, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So does Simone hate me with a passion or what?
Oh, don't give me that. I was starting to wonder who you were dating.
Oh, I thought she was being polite enough.
No. Look, if Simone didn't like you, you'd know all about it. She doesn't go into that polite area.
Okay, so what did I do? Did I blow my nose in the serviette or what? I did something wrong.
You gave her wine. You gave her wine.
So?
She's underage, Charlie.
Well, it's only a glass of wine. Anyway, she's 15 going on 25. I mean, I thought she handled it fine.
Well, you know what? Maybe she did, but I still think she is too young.
Okay, well, if it's a problem, you know, I wish you would have said something.
Well, you were treating her like an adult, and she loved you for that.
Yeah.
I was not going to undermine that. I didn't want to turn this into a big issue.
Well, it obviously is, because you got the shits with me.
Just please don't offer her.
Okay, fizzy drinks from now on.
Charlie,
No, that's fine. Look, I got the message, okay? No, you're right. She's only 15. She's only 15 and I shouldn't be giving her alcohol. That's that. I mean, it was only a glass of wine.
Charlie,
But that's not the point. I understand. I understand, and you're very, very tight.
You're right, I am.
Loosen up. Just loosen up.
Oh.
Get her out. Possible ID. Let's try the narco.
Bill, you go and you haul half him. Go and haul him in.
She had a hot shot?
Yes, he supplied her, she trusted him.
Listen to me.
He
Vincent.
considered
All
her
right,
a
listen to me.
liability.
Listen to me. She's got to give me something.
That's
She's
enough.
got to
Look
give
at
me
that.
something.
Look at that, Bill.
Vincent, I need some hard evidence, and I'll rub his face in it. Get me some hard
That
evidence.
is, how much harder do you want?
She's got to talk to me.
Rose.
What do you want? Is it money? You want money? I'll give you money. Just give me my money.
Test results haven't given you any answers, have they?
Partially. Maddie has a blood infection.
It's not responding to the antibiotics, though, is it? And you know what? I will bet you the nature of the infection has changed a couple of times as
What are
well.
you trying to say?
Look beyond the clinical, Doctor. Maddie's temperature crisis corresponds with Helen's shifts here as a nurse.
Helen is a devoted mother, but she's obsessed with Maddie's well-being.
I agree with you. She is obsessed, and that is her disease. This is the centre of her life at the moment. She engineers her daughter's
Don't you
sickness.
think you're being a little extreme?
No,
Dr.
I don't.
Summers?
No, I don't.
What are you doing?
Oh, her medication.
What's in the syringe? What are you giving to her?
It's her medication. She's due for it. I'm just trying to help my child.
What have you been giving to her?
Her medication. She
But
needs
she's
it.
already had her antibiotics.
Look, she's a sick little girl.
It's urine, isn't it? Whose? Yours?
Beg your pardon.
You're injecting urine into your daughter?
I am a nurse.
Urine, isn't it?
I'm her mother. Also.
It's your urine, isn't it?
Stand here, please.
I'm not giving anyone a statement. We've been through this
I can
before.
understand that you're afraid of him.
Why would I be afraid of
Because
him?
he tried to kill you.
I overdosed. Big deal. It was my fault. It's happened before.
no,
What do you want from me, hey? You want to marry me? Is that what you want? You want to have babies?
I want you
Yeah.
to wake up to
Harv's
yourself.
right. I know what you want.
I
Come
want
on.
you-
Right here on the table. Come on, Vince. Come on.
Get off my
Come on, I
desk.
wanna
Get off.
feel
Close your
you
legs and get off
inside
my
of me.
desk.
Come on.
Get off. Get off
I want
my
to make
desk.
you
Get
moan.
off
Come
my
on,
desk.
Vince. Come on. You want to be with me? Come on. Yeah, you do. You want me. I know you do. Half told me. I know the way you look at me. You think I'm so special. Come on. You want me. I know.
Why are you doing this?
How dare you interfere in my life, hey?
Yeah, well,
You
he's
can't
a prick.
take me.
Half is a prick. A using prick.
My decision
He's
is
a
my life. Now
using
get out of my
prick.
way. Get out of my way. Get out of my
Your
way.
decision, your love. I don't think you got any control over that.
Just get out of my way, all right?
I know you can't change her, Vince.
Jerry, don't tell me what it can and can't do, okay? Half is ruining her life.
You keep blaming her pimp. It's her choice that she's there.
No, you don't understand.
I do understand. I've been there. Vince.
Laurel hasn't got a life while Half's there, Jerry.
And how can you change that?
What are you doing, Vince? What are you doing here?
I should ask you that. Mind your own business.
Jerry called me. She told me you'd be hanging around here. Now, what are you doing? She's full of shit. She's not full of shit. She knows you'll be doing something stupid, and that's
Hey,
what
I'm
you're
all
doing.
right. I'm all right, Charlie.
You're
Just
all
hop
right.
back in
You're
your
gonna get
car
yourself into a
and go
fight.
back to your
You're gonna
desk.
get yourself into a fight. Now, that's not helping yourself.
Are you caring for me? Oh, that's a first. Cherry. You know, because you didn't care from the beginning, did you? From the start, you didn't give a shit.
Bullshit. You're thinking with your dick.
Don't act protected, Charlie.
Listen, you're thinking with your dick hanging around here because you're going to get yourself into shit. What are you going to do? Huh? Are you going to teach half a lesson? Is that what you're going to do?
I know, that's what you're telling
You
me.
can't do
That's what you're
shit.
telling
He'll eat
me.
you for breakfast. Rose, it's Charlie. Just take it easy. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. I'm coming close now. Easy, Rose. Just gonna take that. Come on. Shh. Easy, Rose. Come on, just let it go. Let it go. That's it. Vince, call an ambulance now. Yeah, I will.
Come with me, fellas.
Shit. You want to sit down and tell me exactly what happened, Rose?
I've been advised not to say anything.
What were you doing down halves, Vincent?
Just passing.
Did you drive her down there and wait outside for her?
Just passing. Well, why don't you ask your partner?
What were you doing in the neighbourhood, Charles?
I was driving past.
You were driving past too.
Oh,
Well, why'd you
I
stop?
was driving past. I saw Vince standing out the front, and I stopped the car and went out to talk to him, and heard shots being fired, and I ran inside. Rose was in there. There was a gun on the floor.
I'll talk to you outside for a minute.
Well, crime scene aren't going to find any fingerprints on the gun.
But you took care of that for Rose, did you?
I don't think anyone's going to complain. The guy's got a long enough history. No one gives a shit.
Listen. We've got a gun, we've got a body, we've got a motive. Bye-bye, Rose.
Yeah, okay, she could allege that there was a third person there.
I didn't hear her alleging anything.
Oh, she was about to. I swear she was. She was about to allege that there was a third person there.
Charles, I hope the prosecution case ends up in a heap too. The point is, we've got to charge her.
Oh, come on. For Christ's sake, she deserves a Medal of Honor.
Yeah, I agree.
What's happening with Helen?
She's denying everything. She won't talk to us, so we're going to have to charge her. She'll probably go off to Mallowar.
Right, okay. Look, can I have a little bit of time with her, please?
Yeah, why? What do you think you'll get?
Look, I don't know, but I want to see if I can get her to do a psychiatric assessment. She's got a serious mental illness, and
Why?
I want to understand it. Please.
Sure. Good luck.
Thanks. You're absolutely right, Helen. You are absolutely right. I don't know the pressures you are under, so why don't you tell me about them? Okay. I know you lost your beautiful little son, your beautiful little boy. And that is such a hard thing to deal with, isn't it? It's awful. Nobody understands, no one. And if your husband isn't dealing with it, how can you lean on him? It is so hard to deal with anything when the marriage is... I do.
I didn't do it. I already told them.
I know you told them, so tell me, what didn't you do?
Maddie needs to stay in the hospital. She's sick.
Yes.
She needs the hospital.
Yes, she does need the hospital and she is sick. But if you were adding urine to her drip...
No.
Helen, you were making her sick.
No. As if I could poison my own little girl.
Yeah.
I want what's best for Maddie.
Do you? What's best? What the best hospitals, maybe? Would you like the best
She
hospitals?
is a sick little girl.
Have you thought about the ramifications of this, Helen? You are going to go to jail. Do you know what it's like in there? They've seen you. They've got the syringe. Your work rosters even correspond with Maddie's worst convulsions here
Sick
and in Nara.
little
You are
girl.
going to leave her without a mother. You are never going to see your daughter again. What were you adding to the drip? Just ask me. Ask me, Farah. Let it out. I can see the pain. Let it out.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
I've been talking to Vince and thinking. And I really appreciate what you're trying to do, but I'd be happier if I could get it off my chest.
Rose.
I shot that man. I didn't plan to do it, but it happened.
So, why were you down there in the first place?
I was desperate. Stupid. I went to beg for Laurel again. I took money. I offered him money if he would stop giving her heroin, help get her off the street. I had no idea of how much of a pig he was. He called Laurel a slut. He stood over me and described every detail of the rape. I'm afraid I cried.
And where'd you get the gun? Did you take a gun with you?
It was on the bench next to him. He was counting the takings or something. He looked away for a minute and, can't really remember. I didn't really think about it. I just picked up the gun, pointed it and...
You know, we would have eventually got him for something.
Yeah, I'm sure, but Laura would have been dead by then. What would you have done, Detective, if it was your child?
All this happened because I stole one ugly watch.
No. It happened because you're feeding a habit.
Still like it?
And tell me.
There's a locker at Central Station. There might be a watch in it.
Thought you sold it at the pub. You never know. If you give it back, they might just get off your back.
Maybe. Maybe now I know how much this watch is worth. I could be happy for weeks.
Could be dead in days. You're your own boss, Laura.
Still like it, Vince.
Pour up. Have a drink.
Just got to finish this bit off.
You've done it. You finished.
Hey, Bill.
Vincent.
Hey, Vince. Charlie. Hey, this thing with the gold watch wasn't really going anywhere, was it?
Well, we got a bit snowed under, didn't we?
You know Laurel knows the guy. She might go to the papers.
What for? Life wouldn't even be worth living.
Not much choice now, is it?
Does it, be what you're looking for?
Yep.
20 grand watch. Why would you wear a 20 grand watch?
I don't know, Vincent. Why would you?
Dunno.
Hey?
But I'd say there'd be a reward out on that, wouldn't there?
Bit late for that, don't you think?
All right. I'll talk to Virginia and I'll see if we can arrange something there
Well,
too.
you tell Virginia that
Laurel knows the guy. She's going to the papers. You remember to tell her that, all right?
I will, yeah.
You make sure?
I will.
See you, mate.
If he doesn't, Charlie, you make sure.
Yeah.
Eh?
Good night.
I'll write it down for you. What are you doing with that? Shouldn't you be locking that up or something?
Nah, it's just another bloody watch, isn't it?
Yeah, another watch.
Next week, when there's one stupid mistake.
I am losing my mind. I'm losing grip on reality, Charlie.
When there's one error of judgment.
Where's your son?
What?
Where's your son?
What are you talking about, where's my son?
Yeah, is he jamming a knife in some cabbie somewhere?
What, do you know where he is?
When the system has failed.
The only thing I know is you weren't there for him.
Justice must be served.